Our basic needs for survival are like a built-in program in our brains. When we need something, our body releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline that make us want to get it, keeping us balanced and healthy. On the other hand, wants trigger our reward system, especially a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is like a feel-good drug in our brains, making us feel excited and happy about something we want, even if we don't actually need it. Here's the surprising thing. Studies show that we get a bigger dopamine rush from wanting something than actually owning it. This explains why we might be super excited about buying something new, but the thrill fades quickly once it's ours. Ever walk into a store for one thing and leave with a bag full of stuff you didn't even need? You're not alone. A recent study found that 76% of Americans struggle with impulse buys. That means most of us get caught up in the retail therapy trap, even if it hurts our wallets. But what if I told you there's a way to understand this urge and make smarter spending choices? Today, we'll explore the battle between wants and needs and how to navigate your finances with confidence. Have you ever seen a cool gadget in a store that you just had to have, but then it lost its shine a week later? We all experience this intense desire for something followed by a quick fade in excitement. So, what's going on in our brains? It's all about a fascinating dance between our basic needs, like food and shelter, and the pursuit of pleasure. This pleasure trap can mess with our finances, but by understanding it, we can make better choices. Our brains are wired for two things: staying alive and feeling good. This plays a big role in the wants versus needs battle. Our basic needs for survival are like a built-in program in our brains. When we need something, our body releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline that make us want to get it, keeping us balanced and healthy. On the other hand, wants trigger our reward system, especially a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is like a feel-good drug in our brains, making us feel excited and happy about something we want, even if we don't actually need it. Here's the surprising thing. Studies show that we get a bigger dopamine rush from wanting something than actually owning it. This explains why we might be super excited about buying something new, but the thrill fades quickly once it's ours. Marketers know this, so they create ads that focus on how excited you'll feel when you buy something, not how long that feeling will last. Social media and societal pressures can also make us want more stuff. We're constantly bombarded with pictures of people showing off their possessions and experiences. This can make us feel like we need those things too, even if it strains our finances. By understanding these psychological factors, we can make smarter spending decisions. Recognizing the pleasure trap and the temporary happiness of wants can help us make informed choices that align with our long-term goals and well-being. There's nothing wrong with wanting things. Wants can motivate us to work hard and achieve our goals. The trouble starts when unchecked wants mess up our financial plans. Here's where budgeting comes in. A popular and easy-to-use approach is the 50-30-20 rule. This rule divides your income into three categories. 50% needs. This covers essential expenses like rent, groceries, utilities, and transportation. Track your needs spending to see where you can cut back and free up money for other goals. 30% wants. This is your fun money for things you enjoy like entertainment, dining out, hobbies, or personal care. The key is balance. Enjoy yourself, but don't let wants come at the expense of your financial goals. Adjust this percentage based on your income and goals. 20% savings and debt repayment. This is crucial for long-term security. Start by building an emergency fund, then focus on paying off debts. Prioritizing this category helps you build a safety net and invest in your future. Here are some additional tips to help with your savings and debt repayment plans. Automate your savings and debt repayments to make it easy. Start small and gradually increase your savings as you get better at budgeting. Reevaluate your allocation as your income or goals change. Remember, the 50-30-20 rule is a flexible framework. You can adjust it to fit your unique situation. The key is to be mindful of where your money goes and allocate it intentionally to create a financially secure future while still enjoying the present. We've established the importance of differentiating between wants and needs. Here are some actionable tips to turn wants into allies, not adversaries. We've all been there. The seductive glow of a new gadget in the store, the allure of that trendy outfit you just have to have. But before you swipe your card and regret it later, let's talk about a powerful strategy, the cooling off period. The cooling off period is a simple yet highly effective strategy to combat impulse purchases. Here's how to implement the cooling off period effectively. Decide on a specific time frame for your cooling off period. This could be 24 hours, a week, or even a month, depending on the size and significance of the purchase. Use the waiting period to do some research. Compare prices, read reviews, and see if you can find the item used or on sale. This can help you make a more informed decision about the purchase. If you find yourself obsessing over the item, distract yourself with a different activity. Go for a walk, call a friend, or work on a project. This will take your mind off the purchase and give the urge to buy time to fade. Enlist a friend or family member to be your accountability partner. Tell them about the cooling off period and ask them to help you stick to it. Their support can be invaluable when resisting temptation. During this waiting period, ask yourself, will this purchase truly enhance my life in the long run? Does it align with my financial goals? Could the money be better spent elsewhere? By critically analyzing wants, you can make informed decisions. The cooling off period is a simple but powerful tool to combat impulse purchases and make smarter spending decisions. By taking a step back and giving yourself time to think, you can avoid financial regrets and stay on track with your financial goals. Remember, it's okay to say no to a purchase in the moment. Let's face it, traditional entertainment can be expensive. Movies, concerts, nights out, they all add up quickly. But that doesn't mean you have to resign yourself to a boring life. There are countless ways to have a blast without breaking the bank. Here's how to find creative and cost-effective alternatives. Explore free or low-cost ways to have fun. Visit your local library for free books, movies, and events. Organize game nights or potlucks with friends instead of expensive outings. Explore nature by visiting parks, hiking trails, or local gardens. Test your willpower with a no-spend challenge for a weekend or a week. This forces you to get creative and find enjoyment in the simple things while also boosting your financial awareness. Many cities offer free or discounted events like museum days, concerts in the park, or community festivals. Do some research and explore these options to find hidden gems in your area. Remember, frugal fun isn't about deprivation, it's about creativity. With a little resourcefulness, you can find endless ways to have a blast without draining your wallet. So, get out there, explore, and discover the joy of alternative entertainment. Our culture often pushes us towards acquiring possessions, but research shows that experiences bring us more lasting happiness than material things. Investing in experiences doesn't have to mean breaking the bank. There are countless ways to create meaningful experiences without spending a fortune. Invest in activities that create lasting memories. This could be a weekend getaway, a cooking class with friends, or tickets to a local concert. Spend your want money on activities that enrich your life, like learning a new skill, taking a photography class, or joining a sports league. Explore budget-friendly travel options. Consider camping trips, road trips, or backpacking adventures. Focus on creating unique experiences, not luxurious accommodations. By prioritizing experiences over possessions, you're investing in a richer, more fulfilling life. You'll create memories that will bring you joy for years to come, strengthen your relationships with loved ones, and foster personal growth. So, the next time you're tempted by a new purchase, consider investing in an experience instead. Your future self will thank you for it. Delayed gratification is the act of resisting the urge to indulge in a smaller, immediate pleasure in favor of a larger, long-term reward. It's about making conscious choices today that will benefit us in the future. Here's how it works. Imagine you're craving a fancy coffee every morning. That's instant gratification, a small, enjoyable experience right now. Instead, you choose to brew coffee at home and save the difference towards your dream vacation. This might feel like a sacrifice in the moment, but it's a step towards a much larger reward later. Conquering the urge for instant gratification takes practice. Here are some tips to help you master it. Clearly define your long-term goals and make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Create a vision board or regularly visualize yourself achieving your goal. This keeps you motivated during the waiting period. Monitor your progress towards your goals. Seeing the numbers grow can be a huge motivator to stay on track. Don't completely deprive yourself. Set milestones or smaller rewards along the way to celebrate your progress. Remind yourself of the bigger picture. Connecting your delayed gratification to your long-term dreams will fuel your motivation. Delayed gratification isn't about depriving yourself entirely. It's about making conscious choices and prioritizing your future well-being. By harnessing the power of delayed gratification, you can achieve remarkable things and build a life you truly love. Remember, making wants work for you is about mindful spending. By employing these strategies, you can enjoy the pleasures of life without jeopardizing your financial well-being. It's all about striking a healthy balance and aligning your wants with your long-term goals. By understanding the psychology of wants and needs, implementing a budgeting strategy, and adopting mindful spending habits, you can take control of your finances and live a fulfilling life without feeling constantly deprived. Remember, it's all about balance. Enjoy your want money occasionally, but prioritize your financial future. You deserve both a secure tomorrow and the ability to enjoy the present. Until next time, keep an eye out for a brand new way to save and invest.